بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيد الأنبياء والمرسلين نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين أما بعد. This is our ongoing series called Meet the Community, and today we have a special request. One of my students, and I know I always say for all my students, one of my favorite students, but unfortunately they all are. We have today with us Bajith, mashallah, jazakallah khair, may Allah bless him. And we'll just go ahead and jump right into the interview. So the first question I have for you, Bajith, is what is it that you do?
Um, I'm currently a student at Middlesex Community College, studying engineering, and yeah, I don't know if there's anything more to go into that question.
No, mashallah, that's great. What year are you now?
I'm currently second year, looking to transfer.
Okay, alhamdulillah. That's good. What kind of engineering you're looking to, or what kind of engineer are you looking to be?
Looking to get into civil engineering.
Okay, so you're not following in Najmi's footsteps?
I am, but like, Najmi did civil engineering, but then he like took a little detour. But yeah.
Okay, alhamdulillah. So the second question: how long have you been in the community, like in the MCNJ community?
I've been in MCNJ community since 2007, I believe. That's 13 years, yeah.
Okay,
13
mashallah.
years.
So were you here before the parking lot or after?
Yes. I was here before the parking lot when it was all gravel.
Subhanallah. Okay. So what programs have you been part of since you've been in the community? Like, are there did you go to Sunday school or did you do other things or?
Well, the most obvious one I've been involved in is Young Muslims YM, which has been a part of MCNJ. Other than that, I've been in Sunday school in like the very early days, back in like 07, 08-ish.
Okay.
But that was very briefly. And then after that, I got involved, obviously with you. I got to know you and basically involved in the masjid.
Okay. So how long have you been with YM? Since you were since 15, or what is the? I'm sorry, I always forget the age. It's either 13 or 15.
The age is 14, but for me, I started around 2011 when I was 15.
Okay.
Sophomore in high school.
Okay, mashallah. So you've been a part of YM like almost a decade now.
Yeah. It's been a long time.
No, it's been a minute. So no, I mean, and the reason I like that, which is like it's the last question, but I just want to switch gears a little bit. And what is it that you enjoy doing? I know during quarantine it's a little bit difficult to have leisure activities, but what are some things that you like?
These days, obviously with quarantine, the most obvious answer is like video games. But I enjoy playing sports, especially basketball. I know some of my guys in the community. I know you know personally, like Ryan and Najmi and even Zaid. All those guys love playing sports, and that's really how I got into the community. Really, by getting to know those guys and playing sports with them.
Okay, mashallah, and cricket.
Yeah, can't forget cricket. The previous Imam Asif was a big fan of cricket. He got me into cricket a lot too.
Okay, what about me?
You play a lot of basketball, not much in cricket. I've seen you play cricket, and I think it's safe to say you don't really follow cricket.
What? I thought I was a beast with that bat, bro.
You're more of a baseball guy with that cricket.
Mashallah. All right. So the last question. Like I said, you've been part of YM and you've been part of the community almost for a decade now, and you've seen a lot of changes, right? Like there's a lot of things happen in front of you. You've been there when Imam Asif was there. You were there when there was no Imam, and obviously you've been here since. Like I've known you since I've been here.
Yes.
And so you've seen a lot of different changes. What are some things that you would like to see in the community or like to see happen in the community? Or what are some things that while you were going through those stages you felt like, man, I really wish we did this, or I really wish we had this?
To be honest, like first off, like I think MCNJ's come a long way since the days when I first came into the community, and which is really great. And like things that I felt like MCNJ lacked is not much, but it's just more openness with the community, really, because a lot of times me and my family really didn't know what was happening. It's like certain things, not everything in general, but like when law was happening, my parents weren't really informed, like back in the early days. But I think MCNJ does a great job of that in these days.
Okay.
So a lot more open. say the line of communication between the entire community, not just the ones who regularly come to the masjid. Because I know my parents really didn't go to the masjid other than for Jummah and maybe like
Yeah.
during Tarawih time.
Okay.
So those kind of Muslims that don't regularly come to the masjid, how MCNJ could do better to like communicate and like kind of get the word out.
So, how do you think we could do better? Because the thing is, like, even though we have improved in that, but what are some
Yeah.
ideas that you have? Because the thing is, transparency is important, right? It's really important that every member of the community feels like the masjid is reaching out to them, right? Whether
Yes.
in whatever capacity it is, whether it be a phone call or whether it be an email or whatever. But I think transparency is important because it helps develop trust. If you don't know what's going on, you're not going to trust what's going on in the community. So what are some ideas that you have to maybe increase that transparency or increase that line of communication?
Um, yeah, I think MCNJ is already doing a great job, but like with the website and everything, I think that's like the great first step in the right direction.
Hmm.
And I know we have our Facebook pages, but I'm not necessarily sure how it's maintained and how it's um like run in order to get the messages out.
Hmm.
But I think that there could definitely be like room for improvement in that regard, because I think the websites kind of stay the same as far as I've seen it and looked at it, even though there might be things underneath it which is changed, but on the surface it still looks the same as it did like 6-7 years ago in terms of like the template and the layout and stuff.
Yeah.
And another thing that would be great is like a newsletter that goes out to like the community members, which I don't know if MCNJ has a database of all the Muslims in the community,
Hmm.
but if we do and we could get the word out like a monthly, maybe even a quarterly a newsletter which keeps everyone and all the Muslims updated.
No, Michelle, that's a great idea. I mean, we do have a weekly email that goes out that talks about our programs, but I think having a newsletter like a quarterly newsletter at least on what are the upcoming projects, what are the upcoming programs, what are some things that we've done, and the expenses that we've had, in the past quarter. I think that's a great idea. I really think that would be wonderful, and it'll help people feel like they're part of it, and we can get people in the community to actually, write small articles for that. And I'm pretty sure there are a lot of people who would be willing to contribute. Would you be
Yeah.
willing to? Would you be willing to contribute?
Um, I'll write an article or two if you would want me to.
Oh yeah, of course, Efi. Come on.
I'm no English major.
No, it doesn't matter.
A few guys who would be very much interested in that.
No, mashallah, jazakallah khair, Efi. It's always a pleasure to talk to you. You've done different things and you've served in different capacities in the community too. What are some things that you have you've participated in YM, but how are some ways that you feel that you've given back?
Well, the biggest forum that comes to my mind is especially during Ramadan, since Ramadan's around the corner and this year's going to be completely different. Whether it's through YM or through the community, we always do like plenty of volunteer work throughout the year. And the biggest one obviously being Ramadan, when we're at the masjid helping set up and helping Eid Salat happen and stuff like that.
Yeah, mashallah.
Volunteer work has been the biggest way which I myself personally have given back.
Okay. And you also served as a coordinator, right, for Woodbridge NeighborNet?
Yes, I served as a coordinator last year for the year of 2019.
Mm-hmm. So I mean that's great, Akhi. I think the newsletter is a wonderful idea, and just having open lines of communication, I think that's definitely very important, and I think that's fundamental, and we should try to figure out ways to better that. So
Yeah.
I have one surprise question, one last question. I'm not putting you on the spot. I promise I'm not putting you on the spot.
Okay.
All right. Who would you like me to interview next?
Well, who have you spoken to? May have known so far.
Just call out a name, bro.
I have a few names. Can I give more than one?
Yeah, you can give as many as you want.
Okay, I'll give you 3 names.
Okay.
I'll give you Ozair Arif.
Ozair Arif. Do I even know him?
Yeah, Uzi.
Oh, Ozair. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
He's relatively new to the community, I believe.
Yes. No,
and I'll give you. He's been there since the Stone Age, Rahim.
I already reached out to Rahim, man. He ghosted on me quick.
Did he? Okay. That sounds like him.
He responded. He was like, "Yo, that's a great idea." This and that, and then I never heard from him again.
I would say keep trying. Yeah, that would be a great opinion to get. Also, Maz, I don't know if you've spoken to Maz as well.
I will speak to Maz, inshallah. All right,
Yeah,
that's
that,
perfect. I'll
yeah,
reach out. All right, okay. May Allah bless you, inshallah, you know, and make you successful in this world and the next, and allow you to reach whatever goals that you have in this life. And you know, I always look forward to meeting you. I'll always look forward to talking to you. You know, may Allah bless you and your family. Jazakumullah khair for everybody who's come in. Please remember to like, subscribe, and I will put a donation link below. So Jazakumullah khair. Wallahu a'lam. Wa sallallahu ala khairi khalqin nabiyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam.